Okay, let's take a look at your home page for your site. Right now, your site is set to show a page on for your home page and not your blog post. So let's just take a look at the page. If you go to all pages and then take a look at this, it'll say front page. So we'll take a look at this. Okay, so this is your home page. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try to finish this video. It's raining really bad here, so the internet's not it's not good right now. But I'm gonna try to finish these for you. Okay, so let's take a look at your home page. Now your home page consists of well, the video, and it consists of basically two articles focusing on kettlebell training. Now remember, as you progress this site, you'll be able to change your homepage and put whatever you want on your homepage. Um, and you're going to be able to add new posts to your site targeting different sub niches. Okay. Um, and like I said, you can you can model your homepage any way you'd like, but we have it set to this right now. I when on these type of sites, I like using a static page um, on my homepage. That way, I can kind of feature the kind of stuff that I like. But um, this is your homepage here, and you'll kind of notice that we're targeting a few keyword phrases: kettlebell training exercises, kettlebell training fat loss is a keyword that we researched and we integrated it here in the homepage, along with some other keywords. So kettlebell swing and things like that. Okay, now these are going to be your Easy Azon affiliate link short codes. Okay, and then you have a call to action. Okay, for your sales page. Okay, now here's another article that we put on the homepage, and it talks about functional home gym, and we still mention kettlebell training. Okay, so that's what your homepage is. Now, readability, don't worry about this because the reason why you it gives this kind of a score for readability is because we have these short codes in here. It don't know not to take into account these short codes. So that's why it gives a readability score low. Okay. Now let's go ahead and talk about doing a little bit more SEO for your homepage. And the good thing about Yoast is it's going to let you know a couple of things that you can do if you scroll down to here. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is for this page, uh, our focus keyword is kettlebell training exercises. Now you can add other keywords. So we can't do that. I forgot. We have to get the pro version. You can add other keywords. There's a way to do it, and I'll show it to you later. But this is going to be our focus keyword. Okay, so you can see that we have it bolded and highlighted as the way it needs to be. But what we can do is go ahead and put in a meta description. Okay, so when you put in a meta description, you want you really want to have your keyword phrase that you're targeting in the first paragraph. Now, don't mind this stuff up here, but we need to go ahead and do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. We'll just copy this because it has our keyword phrase in it. And we're going to scroll down and we're going to click edit snippet, and then we're going to paste it here. And if it's too long, we're going to take a little bit out of it. Okay, so we can just delete that. Okay, so we're going to put that in as our meta description. Now another thing we can do is add an image. Now when you're adding an image, you want to make sure that you SEO the image. So let's just go through and do that. Let's just scroll down here and we'll put in, let's see, where are we going to put an image? You can put an image anywhere. I'm going to put it here. So let's go ahead and add media. First, let's do this real quick. Like I said, our main keyword is kettlebell training exercises. Okay, so go ahead and highlight that and copy that to your clipboard. Now let's go back down and add an image. So you have some images on your site. So let's just add that. These are going to be on your post as well, but we can add that. Now, what we need to do is go in here and we can take that out, that caption. We're going to paste in our keyword phrase in the alt text. Now you can put it in a description too, but usually you can just paste that there. And but you want to make sure and have the alt text be your keyword phrase when you're putting an image in. So we're going to come down here and we'll align it to the right, and we're just going to put medium, and we'll insert that into the page. Now what we're going to do now is go ahead and we're going to right click and open our site up in a new browser tab. And we'll use that in just a second. The next thing we'll do is we'll add in some links. So we're going to add in links to some of our post articles that we have on our site. So let's just take a look at some of the articles we have. These are going to be the articles we have. So what we're going to do is we're just going to highlight or hover our mouse over this, and we're going to copy the link location. We're going to come back and we're going to link a few words, a few phrases to that particular related article that we have on our site. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and highlight kettlebell, and then we're going to go ahead and link that to that particular post. Now you might put in maybe one more, but you want to have one link going to a different article on your site. Now at that point our SEO is pretty good, so let's go ahead and update that. Now if you open up your SEO or your rank reporter, you're going to see that you should have the keyword here, kettlebell training exercises, and we're going to monitor that for our home page. Okay. Now another keyword that we could put in for our home page, back over here on your edit page screen, you can go ahead and open Rank Reporter in a new tab. Go to Add Keywords and open that up in a new tab. Okay, but another keyword we can track this keyword phrase as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Keywords. Okay, so I'm going to paste this keyword phrase in also, and then we're just going to just watch it for our home page. Okay, we'll go ahead and add that. Okay, we're going to click Confirm and Add. Okay, so we're going to be watching these keyword phrases for our home page. We're going to be tracking those. So let's talk about SEOing one of your articles on your site. So let's go ahead and let's go back over here to our edit page. Okay, we're doing good there. And let's go and take a look at post. Now, on your keywords that you have, let's go ahead and open those up. Now, one thing we can do right now is let's go ahead and just open up the researched keywords. Okay, these are keywords that have been researched. I researched them and only added in the good keywords. So we can take a look at those. We're going to be using these as well. Okay, but let's go ahead and take a look at these. Okay, so let's go over your keywords. Obviously, these are the keywords. These are monthly searches. This is the estimated traffic is the estimated traffic if you get ranked on page 1. Somewhere on page 1. You don't have to be number 1. If you can get on page 1, this is the estimated traffic that you will receive on a daily basis. The SEO power, the higher this number, the better. Okay. So anything from 75 on up to 100 is good. Okay. So let's take a look at kettlebell training program. Now, if you wanted to integrate this into your article, let's say, integrate that keyword into one of your articles. We can do that pretty easy. So let's go ahead and edit this first article. Okay, so I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to bring this down for temporarily. Now, our keyword that we're going to integrate in, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Just a quick note: if you ever do that, if you ever copy from a spreadsheet and paste it in here and it does that, you have to go to the text and delete it all. As a side note. Let's try that again real quick. Okay, so our keyword that we're going to integrate into this article's kettlebell training program. Now we can do that pretty easy. So what we'll do is we'll find areas within the content to put in our keyword. And one space or one place we could just paste it in right here. And we'll just modify the sentence so that it reads right. Now once we find a place to put in this keyword phrase, we're going to bold this first keyword phrase. So we're going to bold that. Now we're going to need to find two more places to put in this keyword phrase. Now one place we really need to do this is in the first paragraph. So we need to find a way to integrate it into this first area here. Okay, so we just rewrite this sentence so that it reads right. Now we have this in the first paragraph, our keyword phrase in our first paragraph. Now since we already have this one bolded, what we're going to do is we're going to highlight this and we're going to go to format and we're going to underline. Now let's find another place, one more place where we can add in this keyword phrase. So we're going to just go ahead and put it in here. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to highlight this and then we're just going to put that in italics. Now, what we need to do next is we need to come in here and put another image in. So we'll come down here and we'll add media and add a new image in. I'm just going to reuse one of these images. You want to go ahead and get a new image, but for this, just for training, I'm going to reuse it. And again, we're going to go ahead and put in our keyword phrase in the alternate text. We'll go ahead and paste it in description too. I'm going to take out the caption and let's go down. And we'll just go ahead and align that to the right as well. Now we'll go ahead and find a keyword or a keyword phrase or a related term, and we're going to link that to our home page. So I'm just going to go ahead and we talk about this specific term on the home page. So I'm going to go ahead and just link that with our home page. Okay, so I'm just going to paste that there. And now we have a link going back to our home page. Now let's go ahead and delete this. Bring this back up. And we're going to copy this. We'll copy that. We're going to come back down and we're going to edit snippet. Paste it in there. And we will delete that. Okay, and we'll close snippet. We need to put our keyword in. So we'll come back down and we'll put that as our focus keyword. And now we're going to update or edit our title. And I'm going to go ahead and, for instance, okay, we'll put this in our title. Now we need to go ahead and click edit here. We're going to edit this as well. Okay, so we have our slug edited and our title edited with our keyword phrase in it. Okay, so let's go ahead and update this. Now, what I'm going to do real quick, I have our rank reporter open in a new tab, so I'm going to go ahead and add this keyword. Okay, so I'm going to add that keyword. I'm going to come back over here to our post. I'm just going to copy this, hover over and right click and copy link. I'm going to paste that there. Make sure this is correct and click add to reporter. Okay, we'll click confirm. Now we could edit this or make a new title that may be a little bit shorter, so that our slug is a little bit shorter, but it's okay. So if you see this right here, it's not a big deal. Okay. Okay, so we have that added to this particular page or post on our site. Okay, so that's the basics of SEOing a post on your site or an article on your site. Now, one thing we might do is monetize this post um, uh, if we wanted to with Amazon links and things like that. So that's something you can do. Okay, so we'll pick up in the next video where we're leaving off here, and we're going to start talking about traffic and things like that pretty quick too. And again, make sure once you get your site, ready to go, you got all your update or your basic settings updated. Make sure to turn maintenance off and to turn your settings, your reading settings, so that you're not blocking search engines. So don't forget to do that. Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next video.